So I'd like to give an update on this whole invincibility glitch thing going on. So I made this enchanter. He's like level 11 right now. And as you can see, yeah, they're giving him HP by hitting him. Now his hit points are 829, his AC is 629, but his agility is 1346. So you could not do that normally in the game. Let's switch over to my monk, who is level 16. His agility is 530 unless I put a shield, then it can get up to 900 something. But he's got AC 898, hit points 793. But this dude, let me just say this. Whoops. Man, monks are underrated, I guess in general, but just like also in this game. Dude, this dude hits for like pretty much 1,000 with, you know, if you consider both weapons. But he's just like melting these characters. I mean, these mobs. Just straight melting them. And I have to say, wait. So yeah, I figured while I'm here, we could go over some of these. I mean, none of it's bad. Like, just, you know, there's going to be glitches in this whole Sandstorm server. But yeah, long story short, let me make this guy follow my monk. 1 second. I'm doing everything on a keyboard, by the way, so it's like balls deep, yo. So yeah, this monk is awesome. But I mean, dude, I was almost 1200. And his stats aren't even like that fantastic. In terms of, I mean, there's some people on here, I don't know where they're getting this gear from. I guess they're getting the gear from the Portal Master, but like, maybe I'm just not as lucky as they are getting, you know, better gear than me. But I'm trying over here. But yeah, you saw that one mob. So some of the mobs are running away. Xyloff also was adjusting the... I smacked the dog. Yeah, see, he's just like running away. He's like, bye. So, I mean, that was happening a little bit, but it's definitely happening a lot more since he was adjusting a couple things. And he emailed me back and he was saying that there was some number that he was making, he was dividing something by 0, which, as you know, dividing by 0 is like not a good mathematical equation to have going on. But he was messing with how close the mobs would come to you to hit you. And oh my gosh, dude, I love monks, specifically in this game, in the new version of EQOA. But yeah, so I mean, look at this. This is just almost too much. But I think what's been going on, a couple things. So he said that in his version, I don't know if he's using like the PAL version instead of the US version. PAL is just like the European version of EverQuest. Or just like, it's just a standard, European standard in case you don't know. Anyways, he was saying that the mobs were like climbing on top of you. And for me, honestly, they were perfect. Like, it was just like the original game. So whatever math that he's been messing with, I'm just going to assume that he was messing with the PAL version. But basically now, like, if this guy comes near me, watch. He's going to run towards me. I can hit him right here, but if I try and see it says out of range, I'm trying to do my kick. Well, normally, when this guy is near me, I should be able to hit him, and I should be able to do my critical damage, you know, melee attacks or whatever. Oh, well, the Null Mystic is down here. So this is where he respawned. He's not supposed to be right there. In fact, yeah, see? Well, I'm getting attacked by this guy. Here, wait. Let me kill this guy really fast. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Monk. I mean, I love Wizard as well. And I love my Bard too, but the Monk without the mana requirements is just like unbeatable in this new version. So look, yeah, you can see this Null Mystic has respawned, but Null Mystic is supposed to be at the top of the hill. And then all of these other guys have kind of been stragglers as well. They like ran away and then they respawned right here. But if I come and hit them, bow. Yeah, there ain't not a lot that they're gonna be doing. And then it'll go back and do this. But what are a couple other things that was on my mind? This game is awesome. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I'm loving this Monk character, and I'd like to get it to level 20. I had a bunch of things that I wanted to say, but I've forgotten. Oh, okay, yeah. Here's a couple things that I just wanted to go over. It's like the end of the day when you're done playing EverQuest. Somebody asks you a question, you're like, no, my brain doesn't work right now. So a couple things that Xyloff has fixed. You can now move the... you can arrange your... Oh! You didn't see that. Yeah, I totally just destroyed that short blade. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so if I wanted to arrange this guy, I can move that and it'll stay. But what I noticed was one time, I think I died and then I logged out, logged back in. All the items reset. No big deal. But he fixed that. I think that there was like a message on when you deleted something in the past. Maybe I'll like let him know. Maybe that might be something to add in when you add when he's updating stuff, because I'm pretty sure it was like, hey, do you want to delete this item? And it's nice to like be able to just delete items really quickly, destroy, right? But another thing too, so a couple of people were saying that this portal master wasn't giving them items anymore, and that may have been true since the last update. But one thing that I noticed is that the portal master he'll give you the XP when you turn in these items that he's wanting, like the glyphs and the null meat or whatever, and the shields. But he won't let you know if your inventory's full or not, and so you could just be giving him items and he won't give you back items. He'll just give you XP. And so what I've been recommending or telling people is to just give them a couple of items at a time, like 4, 8, 10, depending on how full you are. And also the bankers are working, and you can give your items to the bankers. I'm like now scared to destroy items. Man, there's a couple really great items. There's that one staff. I forget who owns. I think it's Druid, but I don't need that. Sorry if you're upset I'm deleting that. A couple things that I'm looking for, by the way. I figured I'm like, I don't know where I'm going to add this. I guess I'll add this in this video. But I was telling somebody, I'm like, hey, when you're going through these items, I'm like, pay attention to the HP, because like really good items have like 10,000 HP. So as you can see, this one has 2,400 HP. So I'm going to just destroy that one. Because you're going to be going through a lot of different items. And then, what was something else that I was wanting to say? Yeah, see, it says 75, 75, and I'm pretty sure. Shoot, what else was I wanting to say? Oh, the secondary items. You can have 2 secondary items now. That's pretty awesome. Also, if you're like a melee or whatever, the DMG, the damage, I'm looking for stuff that's like in the 600s. I accidentally deleted that one guy. Oh, yeah, look. The Tunarian leg plates. These are really good, but I actually have something better, but let's just give you a demonstration of arranging. And we can put that right there. So I found these. These are 282 AC, the ones that I just got, and 20 stamina, 10 agility. But these are 24 strength. Well, oh, because I need strength. That's what it is. Yeah, it's like really hard to get gear that has strength for some reason. So I think I have a pair of these leggings in the bank. Also, like, just some real small stuff. I don't have... Some of the items will say... You'll see the icon. It'll be, let's say, a pair of leggings or something like that. And then you go to the equip in the top right, and it says, like, hat, like, head. So... It's just like random little things that I'm finding, which I kind of like because it's like I don't want to necessarily report all of these because that one item is like it has really good stats, and it's not supposed to be stats for the head. Let's see, what else do we have? Totally not trying to be that dude going through inventory. Here's a neck, 9200 HP. But when I'm going through all of these. Man, this one's killer. 75 strength, 25 stamina. That's 100, points. I don't consider HP max like points. I don't know. But there's a couple other things that I was really wanting to say. Strength 368. That's so good. So just an update on like, so right now people are looking for new camps, and also lower level camps. We're just wanting to get like faster XP. So on the control panel, you can go on the control panel and you can actually type in. Oh, you can't see that. That's on my laptop. But what you can do is you can, I think if you search for wolf and you search for bear and also wisp, let me see if I can find that one. It was like malign wisp. Let's see which one's going to teleport. Yeah. These guys have way more HP. But I have been using these camps as like power level camps. In case you haven't watched any of the other videos I've been making, I've been like quad boxing, and this is in the this is where the frost giants are. But yeah, some of these are dropping glyphs. So anyways, you can basically find different camps that have the different, the different mobs that the glyphs are on. Dude, I'm sorry, you just have to watch me destroy these freaking ice giant. It's so nice. I will say, like, I don't even have a pet. Just having that like invincibility glitch kind of makes it way more enjoyable. Like I can just roll up on things and just beat them up and not have to worry about a pet healing me or anything like that. There was a couple more things. Man, I really wanted to get those in the video. I was like, man, I should write this down, and I probably should have written all my talking points that I was wanting to write down instead of like getting to the end of the day and just being like, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, like, man, I just can't remember what it was. There was like a lot of really great things that I was wanting to point out. But you can just watch this monk whoop up and, Yeah, I wanted to go over a couple things that that I guess might be videos on the horizon. So, I've been setting this up for people, and I keep realizing it seems really simple. In fact, actually, I'm going to just go ahead and do this right now on this video. I was going to make a separate video, but honestly, I don't care. I just want to make, these videos in general just to kind of get these topics out, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to make more videos. So I'm just kind of treating these as like little blog posts, vlogs or whatever. But yeah, let me go. So I think a lot of people that they're really held up wanting to do this is that they don't really understand the key pieces to getting this going. And this is just using the PC SX2, not the PS2 version. There's like a whole video on that, and whoever did that is incredibly comprehensive. And all the people that have made these videos walking people through all of this stuff, that's all comprehensive as well. But I just want to point out that really like the main ingredients to this recipe is like, obviously you need the PCSX2, you need your BIOS, which I'm not going to explain where to get that or how to get that, because of, the whole people are taking down copyrighted videos. But this is a key ingredient right here, is the PS2 BIOS. And I will say this is like, all of these pieces are really easy to obtain, I guess is the best way of putting it. But obviously, the PC SX2, this BIOS, the video game, which is the ISO for Frontiers, and the main important thing is this network, because you need to connect online. And for Mac, it's really simple. You just put sockets in auto. And I think for PC, there's some video. I'll go over that in this other video. But what I noticed was I was setting this up for my sister, and it was for the Mac. And there's a lot of just straight up additional steps that are you forget, or there's like these accidental pitfalls, like in the I think I might just show this right now while I'm here. So let me go to the Sandstorm. Yeah, Sandstorm website. So, I was saying you need the BIOS, you need the EverQuest disk, and then in the settings, you need to have this as your primary DNS, which is also written right here. And this is like when you first start the game, it has that startup screen where it says you can either play, or you can do network settings, or you can change other settings. Anyways, those really are the only ingredients that you need to do. But there's like for instance, right here, I got hung up, and it was so stupid. So I was doing the EverQuest network settings, but it asks you I think it asks about your IP address, and I thought the IP address was the DNS address. And so I was entering like all of these numbers into the IP address. And so that's like a potential pitfall where somebody might be, where they're like, oh, I can't get it going. And I just feel like there needs to be a PDF that's like, hey, this step, you need to do this. And here's a pitfall right here. I mean, this is literally just like EverQuest. Like, you need to have the quest guide to be very specific. You need to tell them like specifically where they're going to go find something, so on and so forth. And then this final piece of the equation is actually on this website right here. And it's the cheat patch. And this is free, and you can download this on the Sandstorm website, and cheats are legal. Like, nobody's going to shut this down. You know what I mean? Like, And so this goes in a folder as well. But just to go over it again, you need obviously your PCSX2 app, you need your BIOS for the PS2, you need your Frontiers disk, and then you need this cheat, and then you need to put in this DNS in the EverQuest network settings. And he is using the 1.7. That's like the latest PCSX2. Some people are using 1.6, but there's like a Dev9 plugin that you need if you use 1.6. So in 1.7, there's a tutorial that goes over the network settings, and I don't know what those are, nor do I have a PC window to show you what those are right now, but that's, I guess, upcoming. And, you know, I just want to get as many people in here as I can, and I have the feeling that I'm probably not going to be around once I'm done. You know, I did this recently. I randomly opened up Pokemon because you can play it on your phone now with an emulator, and I played like Pokemon Yellow, I played Pokemon Gold, deleted the apps when I was done. So I kind of feel like that's probably what's going to happen with this stuff. You know, I'm not 17 anymore, right? Like I've got a way bigger life than I did back then. But it's a lot of fun to just kind of go through it and do this little conquest thing. Something else also that I wanted to point out is that there is no longer the ability to log into the same player multiple times. And that was actually something that I was able to capture on video. I had like 4 of the same characters. So when you log into the same character twice, let's see if I can do that right now. I'll just show you what it does. Oh, that's so sad. The group has been disbanded. There's been a bunch of people coming in the chat now. I feel like I see more consistent people, and also I see just more people in general that, you know, have been playing for a long time showing up. I feel like everybody that's in here has been showing up, you know, that they've been there for a while playing EverQuest and this, that, and the other. So I'm this character. Boom. Let's enter. Boom. You got logged out. So that's what happens now. But you can still log in. If you saw right there, I had an account. That's the same account that is, you know, I've got 2 PCSX2 accounts. Excuse me, apps. I've got 2 PCSX2 account. Oh my god. But I'm still able to log into separate characters on one account. That's what I'm trying to say. So I can still do that. I don't know how long that's going to be until... I feel like that you weren't able to do that in the original EverQuest. So... Who do I want to do? I am enjoying the Enchanter, but I will say that was something else I wanted to cover, was if you're playing this game or you're wanting to play this game and you're like, I want the character that's just like the most awesome or the most fun, what I will say right now is probably your best bet, just with the way that things are right now with level 20, is like I will say right now, hands down, the monk and the wizard. Those are just unstoppable. And let me explain why. So right now you can get a pet. Like if I just say Hep, boom, now I've got a pet that will attack for me, it'll heal me, all kinds of stuff. So automatically mages, enchanters, necromancers, boom, they're knocked out of the equation for being relevant. Then the other thing is that nobody's spells are working 100%. In terms of buffs, in terms of like packs with necromancers, like the necromancer stuff isn't really working, and so necromancer casts are weak, enchanter casts are weak, even the mage is a little bit weak, and alchemist is the weakest of them all, and they can't even throw potions. And alchemist is my favorite character. The rogue, there's a ton of stuff you can't do on that. I was talking about the tanks with somebody, Sorf. I was talking to the tanks with him, and he was saying that like the taunts don't really pull aggro. The bard is cool, but the respawn time on, or their attacks for the bard, the respawn time on his attacks are short, but they don't really do all that much damage. The monk is just like, I can go through all of these, not run out of mana because there's no mana requirement. You know, I can just go through these, and those are like really high hitting. I mean, like, I can just deal damage like nonstop. And if you look at my stats right now, like, okay, I've got 900 strength. Strength is determining I guess these criticals. I forget what they're called. I'm just calling them criticals. But when you hit the mob, it's based off of strength, and so strength, and you can't really see how much damage I'm doing on them. But when I hit as well, that's also based off of, oh, I don't have any weapons. Might need some weapons. I don't know why I'm without weapons. Oh, look, I logged out and I logged back in. Boom, all my items are now shuffled. I need that short blade. Yeah, see, all my items are shuffled now. Man, those little teeny tiny knives, the damage on those is 690. Yo. I wish I could see. I mean, it's like pretty much 1,000 every time. But same with the wizard. Like, the wizard is the same. Like, I've got a ton of these abilities on the wizard, and you can just destroy stuff. And if you think about this, you can just build your character to have tons of hit points, tons of AC, and tons of agility, which is what I'm doing right now. Like, if you look at, you know, I mean, I've got 530 AC, but if I put on this shield, which is 445 AC, now my character has 975 agility and 939 strength and 873 AC, 921 hit points. So you can see, I mean, things can change, but as of right now, I'm just saying, like, the monks and the wizards, like, I'm getting a +2 with that invincibility glitch, +6, and I'm still doing tons of damage. I mean, like, I'm not getting my 1,000 when I just press X. It's only 338, right? That's like 700 less. But I'm just saying, like, if you're going to play this and you want to play the best characters right now, they're going to be the ones that do the most damage. We don't need mana right now. And all of their attacks are working because all the other, like rogue, you know, there's just some things that aren't working, and it doesn't make it all that much fun. And alchemists, you can't throw potions right now, so it's not that much fun either. I am just, if I would have known how fun monks were, I would have made a monk. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, seriously, I would have totally made a monk. I think I just had a beef with humans. I just don't like, you know, the human, like, I was either going to be an elf or a gnome, or, you know what I'm saying, like, dark elf. Anyways. Is there anything else that I wanted to cover while I'm here? Let me just think for a second. Somebody was wondering about the tab key, which is fast forward in the PCSX2. So when you hit tab, it fast forwards, and it actually displays in the game you are running twice as fast. So you can run twice as fast in the game. That's pretty awesome if you're running to a camp. Another thing that we've been wondering about is the back end with the control panel. I guess I won't get too much into that, but these are just things that we've been wondering or thinking about, because we see like all of this privilege where you're able to type in a bunch of different stuff, but none of us know how to use any of it, and we're assuming that it's just not meant for us to use anyway, so we've left it alone. But we've been talking, and I said it in another video, like it would be super fun to just have some giant raid mob, and I don't know the logistics of getting it to hit harder than all these other mobs, mathematically speaking. Like maybe we've hit our limit for what's possible, but we were talking about having a raid mob for the level 20s. And also I still want to make some quests. I just think that would be super awesome to make quests. But I think that's it for now. I know there was something else that I wanted to point out. I mean, just really small things like I think your abilities, you can't sort them or something like that. Like here's glamour, arrange. Oh. That's just, okay. Yeah. You can't arrange these. Okay, that was just those spells. I'm thinking of something else. I don't think you can edit the spells right here. I don't think you can edit these spells. I thought you could move those around. No. Okay, never mind. But you can't move these guys around. But that doesn't matter. You can't trade with other people. There's no tunar. Somebody was saying that there was some quest that required tunar, and they're like, how do I get tunar and finish this quest if there's no tunar in there? Shoot, what else is there? Oh, I don't know if this bug still exists. Let me see. So this was like when you'd be grouping. So let me try and add noob to a group. Okay, say yes. And then I'm gonna just community group. Is that what? How was it? Leave. This group has been disbanded. So now let me try and add noob, because he recently was in a group drink up. Oh, wow. Okay, so they fixed that. That's awesome. So yeah, they fixed that as well. Oh, wait. You accept the invitation. Oh, there's no group. Okay, well, I guess that's a new bug. Let me try it again. Community, who, drink up, invite to group. He's already in my group. Well, obviously he's not, because as you can see, he's not in my group. But let's try this. Hi. Okay, well, so he's in the group, but he's not, you can't see his name. Now, if I say community group, let's leave. And then trying to think of a way that I can like recreate this. Okay, so as you can see, it's doing the same thing. So let me do this. Community group, meaning like, okay, so now let me go to group, leave. I think that's it, right? Community group. Now let me try and add community, drink up, invite to group. Oh, weird. What if I disband it? And let me try and leave. So this is how we did it before. So you'd say group leave. And I think we did it like this. Group creation. Anyways, let's see if that works now. Community, group. Oh, no. Who? Drink up. Invite to group. Okay, so, well, if you leave the group, I think you just straight up have to log out. Huh. Let's try this though. So let me bring in another character. That is actually why I created this enchanter, was because I have this other rogue called Starbucks, and I thought it would be funny. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna actually name this enchanter. I ended up naming him Drink Up, but I was gonna name him something else, and I'm not gonna mention it in this video. But my sister gets in the game, and she's like, "Oh, you made an enchanter." She's like, "You should have named him Barista." She was like, "No, I like." She's like, "I like Drink Up." Okay, let's. Okay, so now community, who, Starbucks, invite to group. Okay, let's see what happens. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I just want to cover all of this. Come on. Okay, so that worked. But yeah, the rogue, it's kind of underwhelming, you know. I don't think minor backstab works. And a lot of the buffs obviously don't work. I forget what Rush is. Tainted Blade. Oh, and I think I'm wearing my vanity outfit. So I don't have my sweet stats. I've just got my sweet drip going on right now. But you know what I'm saying, you know? His name is Drink Up and it's Starbucks. I don't know. It seemed a lot funnier and more clever as I was typing the name out. Alright, I'm going to stop the video here. And I'm sure if I remember something, then I'll just add it in the next video. But yeah, keep a lookout for a tutorial, comprehensive tutorial for PC and Mac. And we'll get the setup. Alright, see you.